Andrew Tate, serial tax evader. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. The narcissist that is Andrew Tate finds himself in the news again. Only yesterday I reported upon his ridiculous proclamation that he was going on a world tour when his bail conditions expressly state that he cannot, demonstrating the bombastic and belligerent boasting demeanour of this particular type of narcissist. At the Times, in a report from David Wood, explains Andrew Tate tax evasion. Brothers failed to declare profits on £21 million of earnings. Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan are serial tax evaders, according to this report, who have failed to declare profits on £21 million earned through their online businesses, including an OnlyFans account, a court was told. If such an allegation is accurate, this demonstrates lack of accountability for failure to pay those taxes and behaving with a sense of entitlement. The siblings are said to have extremely suspicious dealings with their money, in which huge sums of cash have been washed around 7 UK bank accounts, which have since been frozen. Westminster Magistrates Court was told their purpose was to mislead anyone wanting to make inquiries and to hide money. It was high stakes. Again, if this allegation is accurate, this behaviour in hiding money and not paying tax on it, of course, is a nullification of threat to control. Typically, the narcissist's attitude when it comes to money is what is theirs, and what is yours is theirs also. That the prospect of having to give money to somebody else, be it a spouse that is seeking spousal payments, or in relation to children for child maintenance, or to pay for a service that has been provided, or to pay taxation, amounts to a threat to control for the narcissist. And in such circumstances, what this then means is that the narcissist is moved to take steps to prevent payment being made. Here, it's suggested that Andrew Tate and his brother have failed to pay certain taxes that were due. Andrew Tate, 37, Tristan Tate, 35, and a person identified only as J, who cannot be named for legal reasons, are being sued by Devon and Cornwall police. The force has applied for a forfeiture order over their failure to pay tax on earnings from their OnlyFans business. The money is said to have been paid into accounts in J's name, who had no business dealings with the brothers. Devon and Cornwall police claim the Tates have committed an offence under Section 2 of the Fraud Act 2006, namely, fraud by false representation, and they are seeking to recover at least £2.8 million in unpaid tax and VAT. On Monday, the court was told $12 million was paid into a UK bank account opened in 2019. Later, there was a frantic attempt to empty £805,000 into another account owned by J, who washed £225,000 into a third account as fast as they could. Some £495,000 was paid to Andrew Tate, who lives in Romania, while £75,000 was transferred to a Gemini account and temporarily converted into fiat currency, a type of money declared a legal tender by a government but has no intrinsic or fixed value. Sarah Clark, KC, representing the Chief Constable of Devon and Cornwall Police, said, "On any view, Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are serial tax and VAT evaders, in particular Andrew Tate, and they are brazen about it. This failure to make payment is commensurate with the need to nullify the threat to control, and the brazen aspect fits with the upper lesser type B personality of the type of narcissist that he is. Between 2014 and 2022, sustained behaviours, they have made approximately £21 million in revenue from websites of their e-programs or digital services, connected with their businesses in addition to OnlyFans. They have not paid a penny of tax or VAT in either a personal or corporate capacity. Clark referenced one of Andrew Tate's videos, in which he said, "When I lived in England, I refused to pay tax. The barrister said his stance was, ignore, 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 and they go away." She continued, "Not only that, they, Andrew and Tristan Tate, have never registered for tax or VAT or declared any income in any jurisdiction apart from Talisman Enterprises set up by Tristan in Romania. Why Tristan Tate bothered to make those limited disclosures remains unclear, because it is completely inconsistent with their conduct." Clark said the case was consistent with money laundering, in which funds are said to have travelled to Costa Rica, Romania and Dubai, where they bought property and fast cars. During the hearing, the court was told the Tate brothers are accused of tax evasion and money laundering in Britain and Romania. Both men are awaiting trial in Romania on separate criminal charges of human trafficking, rape, and forming a criminal gang to sexually exploit women. They have denied the charges. Denial, first line of the twin lines of the narcissistic defence. Profits from The War Room, Hustlers University, and Cobra Tate were paid into a Stripe account, a payment processor allowing business owners to accept card payments and transfers from mobile money wallets. A Stripe account was opened in February 2019 in Jay's name, with an incorrect date of birth, the court was told. In October 2019, Andrew Tate submitted a driving licence as proof of identity and address to the payment platform. Jay provided their licence for the same reason in June 2022. Clark said the use of Jay's name was a front and said they had never worked for the Tates or had any legitimate claims on the money. She added, "It was a device. One of the reasons, of course, that you use one account in someone else's name is in order to put distance between you and the money you were intending to deal with in a criminal way." The barrister told the court Jay had no meaningful role to play with the revenue in these accounts. It was clearly Tate money. That's what tax evasion looks like. That's what money laundering looks like. The Tate brothers, who are dual UK and US nationals, have not served a sworn witness statement, the court was told. Martin Evans, KC, a barrister representing the siblings, is expected to set out their case on Tuesday. Paul Goldspring, the Chief Magistrate, will determine on the balance of probabilities whether what the police claim is true. Civil proceedings such as these require a lower standard of proof than criminal cases. Thus, the litigation and court woes of the Tates continue, this time being accused of money laundering and tax evasion in the United Kingdom. It remains to be seen what the response to all of that is, and of course at this juncture they are simply allegations. But if correct, this sets out further demonstrations of the absence of emotional empathy, the sense of entitlement, the manipulative behaviours of Andrew Tate, and the way that has been described as functioning in a brazen way is commensurate with his status as an upper lesser type B narcissist. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.